Welcome to CoinBook. My name is Calvin Waite, and I'm a professional crypto trader. I really like getting feedback from you guys about the market, what you're trading, successes, failures, so I'm going to go ahead and start giving out a t-shirt every week now. What I'll do is I'll look at all comments from Thursday to Thursday, and then Friday select a random winner. Well, this is amazing. It only took the market 35 minutes after yesterday's close to reach a new high for the year. So right after the close, we spiked up, and now we've been in this really tight trading range. The tight trading range is beautiful. After you have a giant rise like this, too much enthusiasm is another spike up that is potentially unsustainable. If we have a large rejection right after that, that could spell a pretty sudden, that could be a more longer term turnaround. But the way that we've traded in this very tight range is very positive. This actually is a great way to sustain price and also give the market a chance to breathe. So this type of action is definitely a continuation as long as we keep, we just need a couple of days of consolidation. But there's a couple of obvious examples already in the charts here. Look at this spike up here where we had a nice tight range after, and it helped us kind of gain footing and still kept our momentum going. The same thing happened here where we had a long bar and then a consolidation. There was no rejection, there was no overhype, and we were able to stabilize and then start back up on a path forward. And then another bar here where we had this long bar and then we had this nice tight range, and then we were able to slowly move up a little further. So this is probably as good of a candle as you could ever hope for after such a large candle. Keep in mind, we will correct. People have been asking me, hey, this feels different. Everything's different. There's so much bullishness. It just feels like maybe I better get in, or maybe we're never going to turn around because there's so much on the news. It just feels different. No, it does not. This does not feel different. Everything corrects. And the more it feels unnaturally high and that it can't come back down, that's when it comes down. So we love this. We will take as high of a move as we can get, as long as it's controlled and steady. But there will be a down, there will be a correction, and it is going to happen. If we hit 20,000 before we correct, we will correct down to most likely 14,000 because of this top over here. This would be our handoff for something like that on such a wide window. If we correct before 20,000, we will hit at least this number here, 12,500. So do not be surprised by a reversal. It happens. It always happens. And we love this. This is beautiful structure. We will have a correction, and that correction will most likely provide even more support. And I'm thinking after one more correction, we will be hitting all-time highs. So don't let any of this take you by surprise. This is all part of how markets work. This is what trading alts looks like. More! Give me more! Okay, today is going to be an awesome video. Today's one of those days where it's going to pay off for being a subscriber to this channel. There are buying indicators everywhere, and I want to point out a couple of things that will really get you guys thinking, and we are in for a sweet amount of, I think we're going to make some profits here in the next little bit. So to kind of frame where I'm going, this morning I looked at the top 100 coins, and what I did was I counted how many of those 100 coins have lost 50% in the last 2 months. So since September 1st is my date. So you'll have to look a couple videos ago. I gave out a free indicator, and it just creates a line where double is based on yesterday's close. So yesterday's close, if we were to buy at yesterday's close and sell on this line, this would be a double. This would be a triple, and it kind of goes on up. So anyway, if it traded above this line since September, that means that it has lost 50% or more in the last 2 months. And I just went down the list, the top 100. So here's CRO. This one not only lost 50% in the last couple of weeks, but it lost 66% of its value since September. So I just kept track of all of these, and so in case you're wondering, out of the 100, 62, almost 2/3 of the top 100 coins have lost 50% in the last 2 months. It has been a bloodbath. Of those 62, 17 are in this boat, where they if we were to return from yesterday's close at some point since September, it would be a triple. So these have lost 2/3 of their value. And of those 17, 11 have lost 75% of their value. They've come down from this line here. And there are even some coins, well, this is a terrible example. Let me see if I can find something that really went crazy. Well, anyway, there's a line above this that that would say that they had lost 80% of their value since September, and there were 7 cases. So it has been crazy. Well, I wanted to tell you that today is official bullish engulfing candle day. Today is so golden. There are bottom indicators everywhere, and it is really exciting. What a bullish engulfing candle is it's a situation where you have a sell-off that's a good long solid downturn, and what we're looking for is a nice long ending candle. This doesn't have to be super long, but if it is long, it's more textbook. And the next day, we want to not only recoup everything that we lost the day before, but close higher. That is essential. So we have 4 hours to go in the day. So some of these will be false alarms. You'll have to check back in 4 hours from now and see where they really close. But if you buy a bullish engulfing candle, making sure that by end of day it has closed above the prior day, this can indicate a turnaround. And the target on these is the most recent swing low. So for Ethereum, this represents a 16% option on the table. There's a 16% possibility of, or 16% gain chance. So this is what we're looking at. Bullish engulfing candles. Ethereum is one. Litecoin is one. So look at Litecoin. If we were to get to our, this would be a 15% gain. Zcash. So the coins that have dropped nearly 100%, that makes these even more enticing because there's so much sell-off here. Look at the possibility on Zcash. If we were to enter this, and our target is the most recent swing high, this is a 64% trade opportunity. This is amazing, guys. This is what we've been patient for. We've been waiting. Now, I don't trade bullish engulfing candles. I like to watch for this. Some people trade them and they can make some money. I like to wait for the first turnaround. I like that second support before I hop in because I'm just a little bit more cautious. But sometimes this really can pay off. So Zcash is on the list. ETC, Ethereum Classic, is on the list. I mean, look at these gain possibilities here. This is a 60% gain on the table. Like, it is, there are so many of these. Today is just one of those days. We've got Zcoin with a 57% gain on the table. I mean, these are, guys, this is where you make money, and this is where your patience pays off. It's just, you just have to wait, you know. But let's say you made a mistake. Let's say you bought this bullish engulfing. There's no reason why you would not buy this, because this is a heck of a sell-off. And this would be, our entrance would be this day here. Well, did we hit our target? No. But this is where we make small trades. I just wanted to reiterate this to you guys. My largest position that I ever take is 1% of my portfolio. But on coins with low liquidity and that are a little more risky, I take a 20th of that. A 20th of 1% is my smallest position. My largest position is 1% of my portfolio. So keep that in mind. What I'll do here is, if I make a mistake and I buy in here, I like to not close my trades until I have another chance to get in. And where I would get in is at the end of day, something like this. And then when I hit my target, I will close this trade at break even. I will exit this trade at a profit. That way you don't get faked out, and you kind of have a plan emotionally of what's going to happen. If you win, you exit. If you lose, you wait for the next opportunity. And because you have a small amount of capital, you don't get super emotionally involved. But yeah, it is amazing. I could just go down the list. I will, in the comment or in the description of the video, I'm going to list every single coin, but there is seriously probably 40 coins that I'm looking at that have bullish engulfing possibilities on the table. And not only are they beautiful, I mean, look at Atom here. Like, not only are there so many bullish engulfing candles on the table, but every one of them, because of this crazy sell-off we've had, are just gigantic risk-reward, just monsters. Look at this, 72% as a target for this bullish engulfing candle right here. Like, this is amazing. I really want to see how you guys do. I would love to hear in the comments if you pick up some of these bullish engulfing and see where they pay off in the next couple of weeks to months. But look at this. I mean, this is a 26-day move down. If it takes us another 26 days, or if it takes us a little longer, in less than a month, making 72%. I mean, guys, this is, and there are so many. Like, I can just go down the list. Here's QTUM. It's another one of those. Like, this is definitely, our most recent swing high was like, I don't know, somewhere in here, 50 to 75%. Like, these coins have had these unidirectional moves, and nothing goes one direction. Look at the history of this. Imagine you're just getting beat to death, beat to death, beat to death. You think this will never end. Well, what happens? We have these rallies. It just happens. You just have to wait for it. So here's another situation where we've had this terrible sell-off, but it's never going to go down 100% all the time. And so this is payday city. So anyway, good luck to everybody on their trading. We got some sweet profits coming up here soon. Okay, I decided to randomly give away 2 shirts today. Let's get this thing started. We have a winner, Crippington. is the first winner of a shirt, and JMCC, you are the next winner. So both of you guys reach out to me on Twitter. I've got that's in the description of the video, and just direct message CoinBook, and I'll get your size and address. We'll get these sent out to you guys. Thanks for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. Okay, it is time to separate the CoinBook trolls from the CoinBook fans. So these are the magnificent t-shirts that we are giving away every Friday. These are individually packaged with love from your best friends, China. There's also this incredible option designed by yours truly, and we'll be giving away probably 1 or 2 of these every Friday to just a random comment on any of the videos over the past week. But, and I don't blame you, if you absolutely cannot live without one of these shirts, I am willing to part with them for $15 worth of your favorite crypto. Just reach out to me on social media and we'll get you guys hooked up.